let's see what happened here. Oh no, we need you to cross the line. The rules are very simple. You kick the ball and you cross the last line in the goal. Mr. Middleton, you're too happy today. You look like you want to have a motor game tonight.
Well, whatever happens here today, we should have a motor game. Because at the end of today, it doesn't matter who's strong, champion. What we have seen here, is a clear indication that football
a football. So, and there are a number of giveaways here, so you can come down, come on out, and enjoy one of our gifts. So it's going to be the second half, and we are going to have a substitution. We're going to see a substitution. It is going to be
going into the weekend. We have the Championship League, and it will be the boys.
The enforcers. The enforcers. Number 12 is going to go in for number 5.
Number 12 will go in, and number 5 will come out.
Number 5.
Who's going to win the 10th spot today? Is it going to be the enforcers? Or is it going to be the Kings United?
We don't have a lineup, but give us your thoughts, Tony, on what you have seen so far throughout this day.
Well, what I've seen so far is that the enforcers seems to be the one who are really enforcing the pressure here on the Kicks United. The Kicks has been playing very lackluster football. I'm not too sure whether or not they want to be in this one at all, but we'll wait to see what happened in this second half as we're getting ready to kickstart, and we're certainly hoping to look for some good football here in this next 45 minutes from both teams actually.
So here we go, and so there is something that so you have to say you have to restart. He resets. No, they're not ready. They're not ready. He resets. There we go. So this is the second half, commencement of the second half of this third place playoff, Enforcers versus Kicks United. Enforcers taking a 1-0 lead. It is the Enforcers who's looking for an early advantage here in the second half. Sylvanus been taken out of that one. It is Dean Burton again has been taken out, and it's going to be a free kick on this occasion and being awarded to the Enforcers. So 1-0. You know, Tony, in a minute, wanted me to commit myself to halftime. You know, he wanted to put me on the spot and asked me the very same question that you asked me. So I think it is a plan between Minute and yourself, where you guys want me to put my foot in my mouth and to call a winner in this game. And I gave him the very same answer that I gave you, and I said at the end of today, football will win.
But if the listeners are listening to you keenly, I think they know where your arrow is pointing. As here we see Enforcers on the attack again. Here's the man Gaza, number 10. But the ball being put in the touch for, is that a corner kick there to the Enforcers, and they are certainly looking to increase their lead here this afternoon, being up 1-0 from the boot of the man number 10 who's taking the corner. He scored in the 11th minute. So far they have had some numerous chances and goal, and as we wait for this corner kick coming through, it's going up, cleared away, but still with police, and there's an infringement there on the part of the man Johnny.
Yes, a very high boot there by Johnny, and it's going to be a free kick just outside the 18-yard area. It's awarded to the Enforcers, and who is it? Will it be Sylvanus? He's going to be awarded a card, yes. It's going to be a card. He's going to be carded. Marley has gotten a card. And he encroaching on the plea. Yes, and the referee was giving him instructions, and he said, I want to do what I want to do, and the referee there not satisfied with his action, and so he carded him. Certainly it was not an invitation at all for dinner tonight. It was not an invitation for dinner, and so the referee didn't take lightly to it and carded him. So, you know, from what I'm seeing, it is as if that Johnny is trying to catch the goalkeeper off guard, because Masimba is keeping very high, and he's trying to catch Masimba off guard. But in saying that as well, you know, we have not seen the best of Johnny today at all. We have not seen the best of Gishard. You know, I've seen Gishard in fluent colors, and today he doesn't look himself at all.
Yeah, he's somewhat a player that wants the ball to be pushed through to him, and he would run onto it. As here we see the man Gaza coming through. It's Gaza, number 10. It's a shot and goal, but that one going wide, and into touch for a goal kick there for the Kicks United. Kick taken quickly, and the ball is that number tackled out there by the player there, number 6. Is that number 16? And here we see the Kicks United. They're trying to really get themselves together, but so far not doing as well as they would like. Here's Francis, number 13. The man number 12 there, Junior, just trying to tip it over, but cut out there by the enforcers. And the ball is with Yariel, number 2, squeezing not Johnny, but cut out there by the big Mason. And it's Kicks, and certainly that's offside there, Millington. So we can just give you the names of the teams, long-awaited names of the teams. Here we have Enforcers, Beanie Abbott, number 2. Andros Bowen. And here we see number 20 coming off for the man, number 19, Duke. Alton Brooks, Sean Brown, Tyrese Burke, Dion Burton. Is that Dion Burton, the cricketer? Yes. Really? Okay. Tony Carey, Saint Taval Duke. And he has just left the field, substitute. There we see Kicks. They are trying to really get on the score sheet here, but ball cut out there and into touch for a throw in there to the Kicks United in the attacking third. Number 10, Sean Isaac. That's the goal scorer. Kimani Jackson, Sylvanus James, Hassan Mason, and Aaron Sonson, and to ring the list out, number 14, Zolande Williams. That's the name of the Enforcers, and the Enforcers, they have made 2 substitutes so far, with the man Sonson coming in and the Jackson going out, and just now Duke just going out, and the player there, number 20, who's playing in the central defense, coming in to replace the man Duke. Millington.
Yes, I'll attempt to give you the Kicks lineup in just a while. It was late in coming, but it came nevertheless. In this the second half, it is the starting lineup. Number 12 is Simon Anthony, and number 7 is the man himself, Javon Duncan. Antoine Phillip is Antoine Fleming, yes, it's number 18. Yariel Fleming is posing number 2 on his back, and he is there in tussle with the ball from Sean, but Sean gets it to the man there who's, that's a good, he's been brought down, and the referee said to get up, and he's sprinting his way back trying to win the ball, and the referee said that was too easy, you went down too easy, and I can't do anything to that. You need to play ball, and we continue. Number 6 is Elijah St. John, and the number 10 is They said, tell me about that. Tell me about that.
Yes, that was a man picking up the ball there. Is that not sure who the player is there, but the player on the right side of midfield, the left side of midfield. That was actually Yariel picking the ball up from the midfield and seeing the keeper out of goal. Had a wonderful shot, but just barely going over the bar. Had that one came down, I'm certainly sure that the custodian there in the man, the Simba Boyne, would certainly be in trouble. Here you see clearance there, and the ball being put into touch for a throw in there to Kicks United. So Kicks United, they are trying to put the pressure on to get that elusive equalizer. We are into the 54th minute, and we will wait and see. I'm certainly sure that police themselves, they're going to be looking to go ahead further minute to increase on their score.
Yes. Massimo will have to be careful, because we said it in the first half that what we notice is that they are looking to shoot very early, because he is keeping very high in the box, and he seemed to be getting back very slowly. And so Yariel there had that ball dipped a little earlier, because that was a superb shot. He could have been in all sorts of trouble. We saw a goal scoring in that manner against the Kicks United keeper. This is a shot on goal and a foul call. Infringement in the box, and it's going to be a goal kick. We are going to look to continue the lineup for you as we see number 21 is Ruben Richardson. Zania, number 24. I am here. Yes, that's the man here, right here, Zania, number 24. We have Jelani in the goal. In the goal, he poses number 1. It's Jelani. Here is Enforcers looking to mount an attack, looking for goal number 2. This is ball taken away from Burton. And it's Yariel who picks it up. Looking to flip the ball onto Rogers, doesn't, and the ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in. We continue. It's Jonathan Gayshard, number 22, and Francis, number 13. So that's the Kicks lineup. Show taken, and it is cleared there by Kicks. Kicks looking to mount an attack, but momentarily they lost the ball. The ball has been given to the number 7. That's a good ball. And the ball is an infringement. He's going to be carded. No, yes, he's going to be carded. Did you see a card, or you saw him getting ball? You talk me through this one, Tony.
I don't know if it's a card, but it's certainly a foul there on the part of the player, who has been doing some splendid defensive work. He has saved the police quite a bit, especially in the first half. Number 7 was certainly around him, and to bring him down, he certainly had to push through, and judge to have fouled him, and certainly, but not a card though, but hard foul. You see kick going up, cleared there, and that ball has been trying to clear into touch. I thought the police cleared that ball out.
No, it was an attempted shot and goal. This could be dangerous. Attack broken down. I was looking at a game yesterday, and what I heard one of the commentators saying is, in football today, it is not a matter of whether it is you caught the player or not. Once you pose any danger to the player, then it is going to be a free kick. So the card is one thing, but definitely a free kick, and then he was given a card, because what he was saying, it doesn't matter whether he caught the player or not. He poses danger to the player. and because he poses danger to the player, it was awarded a free kick and he got a card. So the ball has been meant to be restarted by kicks. Well, the police, they stopped the game because they thought that should have been a free kick. It wasn't. Kicks continued the game while the police stopped playing. The enforcers, I keep saying police, why? They are the enforcers. You know, most somebody say it is. This could be goal. Again.
Second time into the grass.
Same Fleming, same goalkeeper. Again, we see it. Spot on. Masimba Bowen doing a good job. Masimba Bowen is doing a good job. But that was a poor. That was defender error. That again was defender error.
Ariel chipping it into the keeper's grass. Once again.
The ball has been knocked out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in to Kicks. Kicks looking to mount an attack. Tussle there. Kicks picks it up. Yariel with the ball. Yariel looking dangerous. Yariel into the area. The ball has been knocked out of touch and it's going to be a corner. A corner. So it is the Lions who will be in action against Ducks United. Tony says Lions. I am saying football, not saying anything else. Tony wants me to commit myself. I'm not going to do such. This is Sylvanus looking to mount an attack on the right flank. The ball goes out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in to enforcers. It has been tremendous football so far. Played right here at the Raymond Gishard Stadium. Ducks United up against the Rowan Lions at 6 in the PM. It is a finals day right here at the Raymond Gishard Sporting Center. Here is Kicks United. Kicks. Oh, save! Masimba Bowen again, coming to the aid of enforcers. Tell you what, Tony, tell me about this.
Seems as though Masimba has the voodoo, so to speak, on the boot, the striking boot of the Kicks United defenders. 3 glorious opportunities, 2 by the man Yariel, 1 from just the man Marley, who's one of the prolific scorers. Here you see Johnny being pushed to one goal, and Johnny is laboring heavily, and the coach might be looking to substitute him as well. But there are 2 glorious opportunities in the space of 5 minutes, and only been tucked into the hands of the custodian there, the man Masimba, who seems to be in good position, making some good save as well, and keeping the Kicks United at bay. As we see the Ducks United, they are just about heading out to get their warm-up paces in for the big match, a big encounter here this afternoon. On the other side, we see the man Matter number 16 there, warming up there for the Kicks United. I'm certainly sure that they are going to be making a sub, as well as police. They are the enforcers. They are looking to make another substitute, number 17 coming in to for the man Brown, number 16 coming out, and number 17 going to replace him. And as we await for the corner kick, number 17 is James Morinix Jr. and an infringement there from the free kick there, just from that short corner kick. Here is the man Jr. He's not waiting, poorly taken free kick as well. And the police, they are not taking any chances. Number 14, the goalkeeper who's playing on the field today, making some timely plays, some clearing. He's all over the park. Millington, your thoughts?
Yes, a very tall, slim figure, and he's very fast on his feet, moving like a cheetah. And this is a good ball! Danger here! Danger! Very poor shot there by the number 17, James. Just came in first touch, had an opportunity to put this game away, put it out of the reach of kicks, and could not.
Yes, a glorious opportunity to get your first touch, been put through in goal, and just lobbed it into the custodian there, the man Lawrence. And Kicks United, they're still trying to find an elusive goal. Here is Burton. Burton challenge. Burton on in and goal. And certainly, wow, that one need the VAR, Millington.
Well, certainly, as we look at the defending champions, the Rowan Lions, in bright, in a neon green top, they are going now to their warm-up area. That's Tony's team. So I have been stuck with two players as commentators. They are players, a former player. Tony's a former player and a present player.
That's my alma mater.
I have been stuck between two biased commentators, and I have to stand by myself. I have been put in some funny positions, but I can talk my way out. Tony wants me to call games. Well, he is calling for substitution. Well, we spoke too highly about the number 14. That's Williams, and Williams has been knocked, and he's calling to be substituted. Immediate substitution. He said, no, I can't continue. Substitution. So he's down. Tony, it's football. It is football.
Yes, it is.
But the West Indies is one up against England.
Yeah.
Could you believe that? Yes, people, we know that we are at the Raymond Gishard Stadium. We know we are talking football, but we know likewise that Angola is a cricketing public. And West Indies has taken a 1-0 lead over England.
I need you to put a plug on your calendar as well, because I'm doing sports menu on Wednesday. So if you can find some time, it will be nice. We can talk some football. We can talk some cricket as well. So see if you can find some time to slot yourself into that time slot when we bring you sports menu, sports that's good for you. In the meantime, Kicks is on the attack. They're still trying to find the goal that they have been seems to be evading them this afternoon. The ball going through to the man Yariel over there, but he's adjudged to be offside, and so it's a free kick there to the enforcers, leading still 1-0. Goal scored in the 11th minute by the man, the captain himself, Gaza, and we are some 66 minutes in, and it's still 1-0. Kicks, what are they going to do this afternoon? Are they going down twice in a row, Millington?
Well, you are brave enough to say that. I am not. Well, what is the call? What is the call? What is the call? What is the call? Well, I have to ask or technical people to show me what happened there, because what I saw was the ball will play through. He run past the play, he controlled it well, he didn't use his hand, he used his chest to get the ball, and then the referee blow. The lines were there, she never raised the flag. Tony, something is wrong here. The call of the shot?
Well,
tell me about that.
I don't know if the color of the shot, but like you mentioned earlier, the man himself, Mr. Kamal Harden, who is in charge of this game here this afternoon, he is the one who's closer to the play than us, but from our vantage point, certainly didn't look like anything that needs to be blown for. But nevertheless, play continues, and it's the enforcers. They are trying to mount an attack on their right side, and in their attacking third, and it's Kicks United trying to keep them at bay and trying to find that goal that has elude them for the entire duration of this match so far. They have not been playing very well. They have had some clear-cut opportunities, have not taken them, and that could very well spell danger for them this evening. Here we see number 14. He still has quite a bit of legs, and the ball being squared to the man Creaky. He looks up, finds Junior dribbles and chips too, but only as far as the man Gather, who's all the way back in midfield, it seems like. Is that a strategic move, Millington?
I think it is, because from the first half, what I noticed, and that is going to be a free kick. What I noticed, about in the 40th minute of play, 30 odd minutes of play, he dropped back to midfield. And we noticed that that's where he's been playing from then. There is going to be a substitution for Kicks United. Has not yet been acknowledged by the referee. Has yet now been acknowledged. And the man going in is the number 16. And it is... We'll tell you who the number 16 is. Of course, Gishard that is making way for him. And we've said it. He's not been at his best at all, Gishard.
16 is
Amadi, yes, it's Amadi who is in, and the man Gishard himself who is out. We have seen him today really not looking himself at all, as that's one been slung into the box. Oh, heads go up, cleared there by Kicks, who's looking to mount an attack. Good ball. That's a really excellent ball to Rogers. This could be dangerous. And it is the man Isaacs again. It is. He's present everywhere over the field. The captain is not carrying the armband for anything. He's carrying his team on his back. It is the man Sean Isaacs. I tell you what, he's down now, but he's doing an extremely excellent job for the Enforcers.
Yeah, certainly trying to protect this one goal lead. Seems to have done himself a little bit of disfavor there in trying to thwart that counter attack there from a wonderful pass from the man Imani, who just came on that field, did a nice splitting pass through to the left side over to number 10 Marley, who was bearing in on goal, but Gather with all his speed and his guile was able to catch up to the man Marley and put that one into touch, and in an effort in doing so seems to have just tweaked a little bit of the back muscle area. Hopefully it's nothing too serious and that he can continue as we are heading into the 71st minute of this game here. The third place playoff with the Kicks United coming up against the Enforcers, and so far it's been the Enforcers who have had that advantage from the 11th minute from the boot of the same player, Isaac, and they have held on to that lead so far, and as you're not missing any play, as some attention is being given to the player down on the field. We certainly hope Millington that is nothing too serious that he has to come off the field, because that could spell some danger for the Enforcers.
Well, I don't know. So do you think that is a strategy to take time out of the game? To take this thing out of the game, and one will hope that for the interest of the Enforcers and Isaac, that is not too serious. Isaac will have to leave the field.
He has to leave the field.
He has to leave the field, and yes, he will have to leave the field. But he has been playing some tremendous football. He has been playing some really good football. Sean Isaacs, captain of the Enforcer, goes by the name of Gaza. Not one I like to call him at all. But shot and goal! Save.
Again, right in position.
Into the hands of the custodian. The enforcers custodian continue to do a good job. I don't understand if the referee was making up then, because Sylvanus controlled the ball earlier with his chest. It was called a handball. Now he was right in front of the referee. He controlled the ball with his hand, and he wasn't called. Tony, you tell me about that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he's giving one back, because I saw the linesman with his flag up, but he's not watching the linesman at all, and I was able to play that son offside there on the part of the man number 10, Marley. He doesn't seem too happy about it, but he's been blown for an offside, and so as time ticks away from the Kicks United, they're certainly going to need to find some strength, mount some attack from somewhere to really get this game, at least to get a draw out of this game. That's an infringement. Yes, certainly an infringement.
I am very skeptical about that call as well, that offside call. You know, the linesman was standing up. What I saw, he was in an offside position earlier. But by the time the ball was played, the defense had gotten back. Earlier, he was in an offside position. But by the time the ball was played, the defense had gotten back and would have played him on.
So if he's coming from an offside position, they will blow it.
So,
yeah.
This one shot and goal. So it is going to be Lawrence. We started, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming up. We are counting down to the grand occasion. It is finals day, and we are. Oh, well. Just too heavy a touch by Burton.
Taking all day, Francis, to play.
Well, the enforcers with a 1-0 advantage. They are looking to defeat. And this is going to be a free kick. Francis is asking, what did I do you, Sylvanus? Sylvanus, the man down.
If you are just joining us at the Raymond Infusion Stadium in the Valley,
ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are, in Anguilla, we are counting down. We have 15 minutes remaining in this, the first game. It is the third place playoff. But coming up in just a while, ladies and gentlemen, it is nothing else than the finals of the Anguilla Football League, the senior male division, and it's happening right here at the Raymond Gishard Stadium. Yes, the cost for coming in is absolutely free, and
Absolutely furious. I think he missed that one as well.
again, Tony, from your vantage point, was that an offside?
It doesn't seem as if that's the case, because the linesman was certainly not in position. I think what he thought is that the players were ahead of the play and raised his flag, and you can hear the crowd out there very dissatisfied. Very good crowd in here this evening to really take these games in, and yes, man, they're really looking at the game here. So everyone waiting for the mouth-watering encounter between the Ducks and the Lions. But in the meantime, we watch the Kicks United doing battle with the Enforcers. Enforcers still controlling things with a 1-goal lead, having the better of the play there. We've seen some chances there. That one is offside for sure. Yes, that one is offside. Yes, he's certainly offside. He is playing the ball from an offside position, so he cannot call that one. Yeah, Millington, the Kicks United, they're throwing their hands up. They're not pleased with the call at all. But they only have themselves to blame. They have not played they have not played as if they really wanted to really take this third place position at all.
So Burton there, displeased, not getting a call, and he has called the captain, and he's saying that I'm not satisfied with the way I was addressed by Burton, but Burton clearly was dissatisfied that he didn't get a call. He was fouled, and there was no call, and so he showed his dissatisfaction and his disappointment.
You should be in quarantine, boy. And then we have DJ Blaze here. I don't know which part of America he came from, but he's an international DJ. And how he get here?
You may be hearing the mic outside. That is the mouth of our third commentator, very biased commentator he is, Minute. He will be in action in just a while. There will be Ducks taking on the Lions. He said, Tony, I've not been around football for very long, but Minute told me that he would have scored goals from anywhere over the field against any goalkeeper. And I told him to show me the record books, and he said that it's in the record book that nobody can see. So you tell me, which record book you will find that in?
I think once or twice, on one occasion, I know he would have scored a long shot from way outside of the bar. But that's like one in a million. Here we see a nice hand. Here we see, and it's a goal. It was a nice trip pass by the man Julia as he points his hands to the heavens above, and it's Kicks United scoring in the 80th minute of this game here this afternoon. Marley, after having tried all afternoon, taking that one down, seems as though he was trying to head it into the net, mishead, was able to control it and slot it off past the Russian custodian, and the players running back to the goal. So the defensive ply by police did not pay off Millington.
Well, I don't know if you saw what I saw, Tony, but I need VAR on that one. I definitely need VAR on that one. It looked very, very, very close. Because when the ball was played, initially, he was in an offside position. It looked very, very close. We need VAR. Well, for next season, we will get VAR right here at the Raymond Sharp Stadium. We will get VAR right here, because that one, above all the offsides that you have called, that one looked close to me. I'm not saying it was offside, but it looked very close. Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, in the 80th minute of play, Kicks are on level terms. Is it going to be extra time? Is it going to be penalty shootout? Well, it's all to play for now, because they are on level terms.
Yeah, I think police just started to play just a little bit too defensive. I don't know if they have close to the end of their tank in terms of running out of energy, but they started playing defensively very, very early, and it only takes seconds to score goal. And here we see Kicks. They are really cock-a-hooping now with an equalizer and a corner kick to come, and so I'm certainly sure that they are not looking to go into extra time. Here you see the kick being taken quickly. It's the man Antoine, number 18, shot and goal, but Marley is in an offside position, and yes, certainly offside this time.
Well, football is a funny game. The ball is wrong. One mistake and you can pay dearly. One error and enforcers. Could you 3-1? Well, I will not be surprised if the scoreline at the end of at the end of it is 3-1. I am not going to tell you 3-1. There must be a winner. There must be a winner. But 3-1 scoreline.
Yeah, there's gonna be a winner, I think, in full time, not injury time. You see a nice pass through there, number 17 running in it.
Yes, told you. Through. Oh, well. Again, it has been called. It has been called a free kick. Well, taken quickly. Police has to defend stoutly here. Trouble here. Danger. Oh, again mistake. Yariel has had some excellent chances, and to this point, he has not made the enforcer's pay. Tony, it is happening. It is happening. It is happening, Tony. It is happening as we are seeing some heavy clouds. Some heavy clouds building up. But it is coming close. Close to the end of full time here at the Raymond Igishart Stadium in this third place playoff. The enforcers taking on Kicks United. So the rain is sprinkling. The rain is sprinkling. It's a light sprinkle. And we see that persons are looking for higher seats. But it is happening right here at the Raymond Igishart Stadium, the third place playoff. Ruin Lions versus Ducks United. And we have seen Lions, we have seen Ducks on the field. They are warming up, and in just a moment we are gonna not hear the voice of Minute. See what I have to go and change. And it's a long ball. So Lawrence is gonna take it up. So we are watching Kicks on the right flank of play. And looking to send his number 16 forward. Ball being cut out momentarily, but it is Rogers in hot pursuit. Can't get it. It's going to go out of touch. It's going to be a throw into Kicks United. Looking to take it, takes it quickly. Looking to create something here. Kicks United. They're looking for Rogers in the middle. Rogers! Oh, head! Off the head of Fleming, and nothing coming of it again. It is the man Fleming. The man Fleming. He can't score. He seemed not to be able to find the terrain for some reason or the other, Tony.
Yes, my namesake there cannot find the back of the net at all. And here we see a heavy challenge there from the man Gaza, number 10, Isaac. And an infringement there. And the part of is that, no, that's not junior there, number 12, yeah. And free kick just outside of the 18 yards box there for the Kicks United, and certainly sure they're going to be looking to do something with this one, Millington.
Yes. Can it be goal number 2 in the 87th minute? This will be a heartfelt, if this will be a heartbreaker in the 87th minute of play. It's Rogers. Oh, the wall doing its job. Rogers with that one, but the wall doing its job well. And this one is played back to Lawrence. Lawrence finding back the man wide. That is Richardson. Is that Richardson? Yes, Antoine Richardson. A tussle for the ball. Enforcers gets it, and infringement. It's going to be a kicks ball into the 88th minute of play. We go. Well. How are we going to go into extra time? We'll see. How many minutes? Kicks United looking to seal the deal. The all-important goal. Oh, Rogers at the top of the box. Save! Well. Simba didn't save that one. It came off his arm. Well, the custodian was in place, in the right place, and kicks are held at 1 goal apiece.
Yes, that was nice work there by the man Marley, really pulling the strings here in the latter stage of this encounter. Had a wonderful strike and goal, and the keeper was actually in the way, and the ball going over the bar. Heads going up, corner kick coming, man being flattened there, and Francis flattening the player there, and the ball is still with kicks. Here we see nice chip to there to the man Amani, who goes to the byline, and the ball been put into touch for a corner kick there for the Kicks United. So Kicks squeezing the screws here in the latter stages of this half. Here the ending of this game here, minutes on the straight this afternoon. Millington, I think you need to change your name. But wonderful game here, Millington. Your thoughts?
Well, first and foremost, I will not change my name. Well, it is the ball being cleared by the enforcers, and it's going to be a throw to the enforcers. Well, it's going to be a throw. Throw for Kicks. It's Fleming with the ball. Fleming gets it back. Fleming looking to get into the area. The ball being cleared there. It is. Sylvanus there was looking to cut it out. And Man Jr. picks it up. Fleming is offside. He got into the play. He should have left it. Because he was making his run and he had the ball under control. He put a foot in, and in the end, the referee called an offside. Rightfully so too, because he was in an offside position, and the referee had no choice. The lines. Here is Kicks again, looking to 4 minutes extra time. Here is Kicks looking to defend here. Defends well. Richardson on the left flank, looking to make the run. But you remember, yes, he's coming from an offside position. Tony, you remember earlier I was saying to you that most of Kicks' goals came down the middle. The runs that Kicks created, most of the time they were dangerous, was when the ball came through the middle. And when the goal was scored, the run was made down to the middle, cross the left wing, and the man Rogers, he came into the box. He had to fight. So he did. He fought off the goalkeeper. He fought off the defense. And in the end, he made it a good goal. It was the all-elusive goal that seemed to be running around. He was able to count finally to bring scores on level terms. 4 minutes. We see the man Williams being stretchered off. Is it Williams? Is it? Yes. Williams is going to be coming off. Who will be replacing him? We don't know yet, but it is going to be the enforcers who will be resuming play for us here in just a while. So it's 1 goal apiece. Into the 92nd minute of play we go. Second minute of extra time, and we will be playing. Is it 10 minutes a half?
15 minutes each half.
15. Okay. I know. We will.
So possibly we could go to 120.
Well.
So could be a long afternoon.
Could be a very long afternoon, because if there is still no winner, we would have to go to penalty kicks. So it even put the finals back a little, and the anticipation, it's heightened. I tell you what, they're on edge right here at the Raymond Gishart Stadium as the Lions to on the western end of the field are warming up. Ducks to the eastern side, or the south side really. Not south, sorry, not an end of the field. Here is Rogers coming into the box. Shot! Goal! Oh my word! Almost an own goal! Almost an own goal in the final minute of play. Well. How could he? How was he going to explain that had he turned that one into his own net? Well.
There were two Russian kicks players. One of them should have knocked that in the back of the net. What a glorious opportunity.
Well, in the 94th minute of play, in the 4th minute of extra time, Kicks United had a steak served on the plate, on a golden plate, and said, no, we don't want it. We don't want any steak today. We rather fish. Well, 94 minutes has come and gone, but here goes officers, here goes police. Oh, would you believe it or not? The enforcers had it to win, and so too, they didn't make an opportunity, they didn't make good of it. Tony, what is going on? End-to-end action, and the whistle can go anytime. But it is true. Tony, both teams had it to win. In the space of 1 minute, 2 opportunities for each team, for either team, and none of them were able to put the icing on the cake. What an evening, what a third place playoff. The whistle is gone, has gone. That's it for that. We are going to extra time.
Yes, there you had it. Both teams coming away in just about a minute with an opportunity to really to go ahead, but did not take their chances, and so we definitely need to head into extra time here, where we are going to be playing extra time here in this afternoon. So you await us when we come back again with another 15 minutes each extra time. Stay tuned.
We will need more time. We will definitely need more time. Kicks United had a golden opportunity in the 94th minute, and seconds later, the enforcer had an opportunity. There was a steak on the plate, and each team decided, no, only fish, not steak at all. And the golden opportunities posted, none of the teams took advantage. So, at the end of 90 minutes, it's locked. 1 goal apiece. Lions, and they are warming up. So we are going to be having
Yes, welcome back here to the Raymond Gishard Stadium. And back here we are going to be seeing extra 30 minutes of football, 15 minutes and a half. And if there is still no tiebreaker, if there is still no clear winner at the end of 150 minutes, 20 minutes, we are going to go to a penalty shootout. So we have had 90 minutes of play and we are tied. We are deadlocked, 1 goal apiece. So it's 1 goal apiece after 90 minutes. The deadlock must be broken somehow. either in extra time or in penalty. But it must be broken because there must be a third place winner. Well, Tony said he finally says Kicks is going to win. They are changing over. So the clock will be reset.
By special request, if you need a waiter or special service to your chair, you can request one. Just make sure you tip the person. That's all. Thank you.
To start this half, we are going to have the enforcers. They will be kicking from the James Ronald Webster end, and the Kicks United will be kicking from the Campus B end. And we see the ever-present Williams. He's back on the field. And we are waiting. Who are we waiting? A coin? What is it we are waiting? Not sure. Not sure. The teams will have to switch around. Is it what we are saying? Because when the game ended, right, so did they have to spin a coin again for this game, or they just switch they continue? They had to switch, right? So they should have switched, and so the enforcer should be kicking that way. Yes, they have to switch back.
Okay, we see switch over.
So
Nothing wrong with that. We're going to lose.
the anxious wait. It is the anxious wait. Lions versus Ducks. The finals. Straight after this game. We're gonna have some giveaways right here. We are going to make sure that all the sundry here have an opportunity to win. We have some giveaways. We have a Manchester t-shirt, Manchester United. We have an Adidas outfit. We have balls. We have a number of items to give away. So there we go. Commencement of extra time. So it is gonna be hard play. Everything to play for in this game. And Tony, I am expecting to see some energies that we did not see in 90 minutes. Some revived energy. What do you expect?
Yes, certainly, because both teams know that in penalty kicks you can go anywhere, and the Kicks would be in the driving seat when it comes to penalty kick because they have a natural goalkeeper, and they will have. And here we see a shot and goal. And it's goal. I don't know what happened there, Millington, but you can tell me exactly what happened. There was a kick over. The ball came over. And it was into the back of the net. There, you can explain to the viewers there what transpired there.
Well, I tell you what happened was Rogers was in an offside position. But he was blindsided. The linesman was blindsided. Rogers was in an offside position. He turned the ball in, but he was in an offside position. So it's still 1-1. Rogers was definitely in an offside position, and the referee, not seeing it, gave the goal, but the lines called him over and said no, that is offside, and so it continues. 1 goal apiece, Tony, 1 goal apiece, it is no goal. So it's happening right here. It is an attack again. Our view is being blindsided by the crowd walking across. So every now and again we can't see what is transpiring on the field. But it is, of course, this could be dangerous! Oh! He made a hash of that one. He had an opportunity, a golden opportunity. It's a penalty. Tony, did you see that? I did not see that. I did not see that coming. I thought for a moment he got the shot off cleanly. But the referee said no, he was taken out of it, and a penalty has been awarded. A penalty has been awarded. So it is Richards. It is Rogers. It is Rogers. It is Rogers. Grenville Rogers lines up behind the ball. A big man. A big man. Masimba Boying the man. Masimba Boying. Masimba Boying, the custodian. Rogers, the man. Shot and goal! It's a goal! It's a goal! In the 5th minute of extra time, Kicks United takes it a 2-1 lead over Enforcers.
Yes, Marley is one of the better kickers of the ball, and it's certainly sure he was not going to miss that one at all, as he slotted that one past the custodian Simba in the goal. Even though he will have dove the right corner, it was a well taken penalty there. The player did get a shot off, but yeah, he was fouled from behind, and certainly as we see VAR and those different stuff, we know that that would have been called for a foul in any case. But the Enforcers, they still have time, and but I'm certainly sure that the Kicks players will feel certainly a lot better now, having gone in the lead with some minutes to go here in this encounter here. Remember, we're playing 15 minutes for each injured time, so there's quite a bit of time still in this match. Gone are the days when they would play sudden at Millington, so as soon as that goals would have scored, it would have been curtains, the game would have been blown off. But they have the extent of 30 minutes to catch themselves, and we'll see what they'll do here as game continues. Ball still with the Kicks on in the center of the field.
Yes, and the ever-present man there of number 7, creating a got into the box. It's a foul call.
In the history of Angola football,
there is going to be a substitution. There is going to be a substitution.
Lions, okay. So the Lions brought up the crowd today.
Well, right here, there's a very large crowd at the Remini Gishat Stadium. We are seeing from where we are, there are vehicles lined from way up the road. Everywhere there is a parking spot. It has been taken. It has been taken as we see the teams now. As there's a substitution, Williams has finally been substituted. Williams has finally been substituted. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick. Kick taken. Heads goes up. And it is Enforcers with the ball. Enforcers. Oh, good footwork there. But he loses out. And it's still Enforcers. Richardson clears now for kicks. Sends look to send Rogers running. He's not. Yeah, Rogers is not gonna get it, and it's gonna be a train to the enforcers. So, through to enforcers. I said 3-1. I said 3-1 in favor of kicks. I said 3-1 in favor of kicks, and Tony did not see it that way. He didn't see it that way.
I just want to recognize former national player
But
Lucas in the house. He's here to give his support.
we will see. They are 2-1 up. I said 3-1. It is kicks again. We're looking to mount an attack here just outside the 18-yard box on the left of the goal. Here is the enforcers attempted clear. It is Sylvanus with the ball, looking to mount an attack here. Sylvanus look to send Gaza running. Gaza gets onto the ball. He crosses now. Francis is there, and it's going to be a corner to the enforcers. Well, we see Gaza back in his place. Back into his space.
Valley School, they are here. They will be special ambassadors to the players for the final, and we also have the Stony Brook second place team. They will be here also to be special ambassadors to the players for the championship. So big up the Valley School and the Stony Brook School.
So it's going to be a throwing.
I went to the Stony Brook School. Good for you. So big up the Stony Brook and the Valley School.
So Tim, if you're just tuning in and wondering what is going on, it is that we have to go to extra time. So you will notice it's already 6:30 and the finals is not yet kicked off. It is because at the end of 90 minutes, at the end of the first 90 minutes of the game, we had a 1 goal apiece, or drawn 1-1, and so we are into extra time. We are into the 10th minute of this first half of 15.
Upstairs over there, I want to recognize them. They are important people too. Thank you.
And so we have.
And I want to recognize the folks under the tree over there. Many years ago, it used to be called the Lions Den. They used to be under the tree, watching the lions beating everybody.
Oh, we
I
are
recognize them over there.
seeing kicks, looking to seal the deal.
Yes, and kicks there really they have gotten themselves together now.
You see how far people have come. Under 10 minutes,
Oh, so it's just 10 minutes. So they're only playing 10 minutes a half, it seems like. So the players are going to switch around now. And
so, after the first 10 minutes, it's not 15, it's 10 minutes extra time. And we have 2 goals to 1 lead, Kicks United. Kicks taking the lead,
yeah, so the players have switched around, and we are going to be in the final 10 minutes of this half. Minute, your thoughts?
I thought it's a very good game between the Police and Kicks United, and Kicks United has just stepped it up, so it's a very good game so far. It's another goal, Tony.
Well, it seems as though the enforcers have all but given it up here this afternoon. The man Millington did say that this score was going to end at 3 goals to 1, and we are into the 101st minute, and it is Kicks United 3, Enforcers 0, Enforcers 1, sorry. but the Kicks United, they are really putting the squeeze on now. And Millington, you were, well, you are correct so far. The score is 3-1, but I'm certainly sure that there's still more goals to go.
Well, I called it. I said 3-1, but from what we are seeing, we can see will it be the heaven of goals open? We'll see that the police going flat. Well, it's left to be seen. It is Kicks again, coming forward, looking for goal number 4. They're not going to get it on this occasion. It is 3-1. 3-1. Will you believe it? I said it. Tony, I said it. 3-1 in favor of Kicks United. You, Tony, you want to put me in a spot? You want to put me in a spot? You want to put me in a spot? I am not going there with you. I am not going there with you at all. So far, the score, yes, is 3-1. Is it going to end like that? We'll see. Still a lot of football to play. We are in the 3rd minute of this, the final 10. As Simba is going to get this one easy. 3-1. 3-1. Enforcers looking to send Sylvanus running. Does so. But will he be able to keep it in? He does. He does. He does keep it in. He does keep it in. The ball comes across. Mason is going to pick it up. Looking to beat the man. Can't. As we agree with the present of. So we have a lot of big persons in the stadium. We were just grazed. We have just saw one of the ministers of the opposition. Yes, a representative of the opposition. He's here. Mr. Vanterpool. Here is Kicks looking for goal number 4. Rogers, hit ball comes off the head, and no handball. It's still Kicks. It's Kicks United looking for goal number 4. Oh no, Kicks! Oh, still in play, just about the 18-yard, and the referee says it is that time you control it with your hand, and it's going to be a goal kick. A goal kick. So we are into minute number 4. Tony, with the build-up of this game and with all the excitement, because we have seen for the first time in a very long time, we will be having a talk to the president in just a while. We'll be having a talk with the president in just a while. But before we do that, have you seen so many people? When last you saw so many people at football? If you look at on the banks, we are seeing a ramp stadium. When last have you seen this amount of persons at Angola football?
And I'm going to take it that you mean locally, correct? It's been the holidays in John Benjamin days, really, and so we want to say kudos to the association for really putting off this spectacle and having it set up nicely in terms of the organization. The games have been televised live. You can watch them, and as we see some really good stiff challenges coming in here. I'm not seeing the reason for that, but the ball is with Kicks in the defensive third, being challenged there, and the force, the player there, Burton, coming away with it. Sylvanus, he beats one, dribbling into the box, but the ball is being cleared, and that's going to be a throw in there on the part of for Kicks United. So the association has done a pretty good job. It's they are some months into their tenure. I think they picked up from October last year, the 31st of October last year, and so far they have done a pretty good job in really bringing football to the public. You can see the stands are pretty much full. I think the last time we would have seen spectators like this was in the Nations League, so to speak, when we had those international matches. So it all goes well for the future. The football that's been played on field as well, you know, it's been pretty entertaining, pretty exciting, and real good for the eyes to see. Both teams, at least 4 teams, has been very, very competitive this year, and even the younger teams that did not made it to the final 4, they too have shown some promise, and everyone is looking for the nightcap, the big encounter in this championship playoff here this evening, Millington, and I'm certainly sure you're going to enjoy bringing it as well. We are into the 7th minute. It's still Kicks United 3 as we head into injury time. Here's the man Silvanus getting around number 24 there, passing it square to the man Isaac, but weak team shot on goal, but still with the Lawrence in Kicks goal could not control it, and the ball rolling into touch for a corner kick there to Police. So they are trying to mount, and let's see what they're going to do from this one. Millington.
Yes, what can become of this? From what we've seen, you spoke about the Nation League. But I was here for the Nation League, and I could tell you what. This is clearly a bigger crowd than what we had for Nation League. This is clearly a bigger crowd. I was here for the Nation League, and for what I'm saying, it's a bumper crowd, and we are not making this one up at all. We are not making it up. It is a lot of persons are here, and we are anticipating even more as a game, as Lions and Ducks clashes. So for the moment, we are into the 8th minute of play. So my predictions thus far standing, we are into the 8th minute of play. 3-1 to Kicks. That's what I predicted. So far it is what it is, but it's not over. As we watch Enforcers looking to mount an attack, this ball is too high for Silvanus, and it's going to be a throw-in to Kicks United. Into the 9th minute of play we go. 3 goals to 1. 3 goals to 1. Well, because I'm correct in this one, Tony want me to call the next one. He's not going to get me to call. He's not going to get me to say that the game is going to go to penalty kicks. He's not going to get me. This is when he's taken down. He is. Silvanus has been taken down. And a surprise there. Whether or not he was touched, he went down.
Millington, for the benefit of our listeners, our viewers as well, because I was made to understand that there is a personnel who works with us to promote our games in Germany. They are having quite a number of views with regards to our games here in Anguilla, and maybe you might be looking in at the stands and you're looking at our spectators. We want to let you know that we are COVID free, and hence the reason why we can congregate. We have been COVID free for the past 3 months more, and so we have been given the green light to really sit in the stands and enjoy the football as the AFL league unfold here in this particular encounter. Here we see Kicks United making a substitute, just mere formality, so to speak, because we are basically injured time. You're seeing that the referee has looked at his time clock, and I'm certainly sure Marley getting a splendid occasion, as he was the one who has put the Kicks United on the score sheet. Has certainly a little bit short of work, and can really work on that physique as well. And so we have 2 minutes extra time, and it's still 3 goals to 1, with the man Millington calling well. He didn't say whether it was extra time though, but Nevertheless, he has gotten it right, and here we see Kicks United on the attack again. Here is a man, number 17, just coming on there and getting his first touch, crossing it there, but only to the boot of the Enforcers defender there in the middle, and he clears. And I'm certainly sure that it's just a mere formality now with the Kicks United. I'm certainly going to be taking third place. Not their usual position, but they have been outplayed, so to speak, by the teams of like the Ducks and the Rowan Lions, and certainly would feel satisfied and comfortable with their third position. Here is the player there, number 30, dribbling over, and there's a cross, number 30, yes, it was a splendid cross coming through there by number 30, doing some fancy work and having a nice cross, but eluding the head of Imani there, and the ball going into touch after a shot for a goal kick, Millington.
Tony, I don't know why you were excited. I told you the score is going to be 3-1. I don't know why you were excited. Nobody else is going to score. Well. 3 goals to 1, and that's your scoreline. As we have seconds to play. That's the game. My prediction is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, in just a while, we are going to be speaking with the president. And so don't leave us as we look to speak to our president of the Angola Football Association. So just a while, we will be interviewing the president, and so we are asking you to stay with us.
Yes, there you had it. So Ducks United in the nightcap in the encounter here this evening, coming up against the yes.
Decided we were take our space and let happen.
And then I got into it.
Decided we were going to take our space and let happen.
And that was when I took some
The moment we've all been waiting for. The time is ours. It is right now. It has arrived right now. We are about to see the clash of the Titans. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the man of the match, the man himself, Lord! Ladies and gentlemen, the time will not win